give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Harakakwadash. I would also like to give a double honors unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that have taught me this truth. And I would like to say a sincere shalom unto the hopeful elect, unto the prophets, the men that are prophesying and laboring in this truth, in this doctrine, scattered throughout the four winds of the world. Unto you I say shalom. All right, what you have here is a case of a serial adulteress, and this didn't end well for her. Okay, and I'm gonna just get straight to the point where this Jake, I believe they were in Jamaica. He pretty much cut his wife's head off after finding out that 6 of their children were not his. Or they had 6 children together, so I'm pretty sure they were together for some time. But during that whole time, yeah, she may be sleeping with him, but she's sleeping with numerous other men. Okay, and the jealousy, the rage that was in him, he took it out on her. Okay, and you have a lot of cases like this where you have men, and like I don't condone any violence against women or anything, but you have men that have pretty much fed up with a lot of these women's bullshit, and they don't. A lot of times, this is either a murder suicide, or they don't care if they spend the rest of their life in prison, but they're going to go after these women that have done them wrong. All right, and you're going to see these cases like this continue to increase. The closer and closer we get, the harder times get for amongst Israelites, amongst Jake. Okay, where men are pretty much fed up. Okay, and it's a lot of proud ass women out there that do these things, that commit adultery, and they feel like they're protected. They're good. All right, they can do no wrong. All right, they feel like they feel because they've gotten away with it so long, or they did it to this man, they did it to this man, that it's okay. But eventually, a lot of these women are going to meet their match, where this man ain't going for that shit. And if you do this man wrong, he may, like this story says right here, you might be off with your head. So I'll read a little bit of this. The article ain't that long, but this is this has become a reoccurring thing with our women, where they just they got all this liberty that the so-called white man gives them, and they just gone mad. All right, and I say this is in Jamaica. All right, but at the same time, this goes on. This goes on daily here in America. All right, all throughout the world where Jake is scattered. Okay, but it's kind of applauded here in America, where they give these women different types of liberties, and this society, this system is made is made to keep the Israelite man, under the so-called white man and under his woman. All right, they give them all these. The so-called white man gives these women all these liberties to leave a man, divorce a man, all right, and then get with another man and have that man that she divorced pay her alimony, pay her child support. All right, the system is set up. The system is corrupt. All right, to keep the so-called Israelite man down. All right, and I don't want to sound like some black conscious nigga, but that's how the system is designed. All right, and the scriptures had laid it all out. All right, told us how it was going to be. This was prophesied. Okay, this was a part of the curses. Okay, damn, it was a scripture that I wanted to get that came to my mind. Lord willing, it comes back to me. But let me start with the article. It says a man in Jamaica has beheaded his wife after realizing their 6 children are not his. An angry man in Jamaica who suddenly found out his wife had been cheating on him and that all 6 of their children in the marriage were not his, reportedly cut off the woman's head in a fit of deadly anger. All right, this man was enraged. All right, you spend your time with this woman, you sleep next to this woman every night. This woman cooks for you. You act like this woman, act like you're only hers and she only wants to be with you, but she's been sleeping with the whole damn neighborhood. All right, a serial adulteress. All right, that's what she is. All right, that's what she was. According to a local newspaper report in the South American country, the gory incident happened in St. Andrews, where a man who was not named decided on a DNA test that on his children and realized that none of them were his. The woman Karen Rainford, was said to have later confessed to her husband that she had been sleeping with other men, resulting in the children, and begged for his forgiveness. But days leading up to the murder, the husband cut his dreadlocks and told people close to him that he would kill his wife, but no one seemed to take him serious. All right, everyone took him as a joke until they didn't. All right, the sources said that what really angered the man was the fact that Rainford had often gone to his workplace to embarrass him for child support, knowing that he was not the real father of their kids. So, coupled with the discovery, he had said to have beheaded her just like he had promised. Rasta man wasn't playing that day. Okay, and a lot of men are being pushed to the limit, to the brink, where they trying to do right for their children. All right, it's a lot of deadbeat niggas out there. Don't get me wrong, that don't take care of their children. The Most High is going to deal with them also. Okay, but in this case, dealing with the woman, all right, it's a lot of jakes out there that's trying to take care of their kids, trying to, provide for their child, even if they're not with the mother of the child. But these women, all right, they make it very difficult. All right, and a lot of men are really getting fed up. It's been several incidents where these niggas that they're fed up and they went on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, or whatever, and you see them going in there to take out their child's mother. All right, in a rage. All right, so let's get the law on that real quick. It says a man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. That was a righteous act that this Jake did. All right, if in the eyes of Yahawashi, Yahawashi, in the eyes of the Lord, according to the scriptures. But this world is not. This world is what's the word? This world is I won't say opposed. This world is opposed to the scriptures. This world is opposed to righteousness. This world doesn't want this world doesn't follow the righteous judgments of the scriptures. I believe if this happened, if incidents like this happened, and this law was taken was held, all right, and these women were held accountable, then you wouldn't have a lot of women out there sleeping around. Okay, if a woman knew that she would get put to death for committing adultery with her husband, she wouldn't be stepping out on her husband. And if they did, that judgment was going to come, regardless. Eventually, they were going to get caught. Eventually, they would, in the ancient world, they would be taken to the center of the town and they would be stoned. All right, let me grab this real quick. This is Habakkuk, chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth. For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. All right, the law is slack. All right, no one's following the righteous laws of the Bible. All right, the righteous judgment never goeth forth. All right, this was a righteous judgment. All right, but in the eyes of this world, that was cruel and gory, and the Most High is with that. The Most High is with that type of judgment. All right, that's what a lot of people don't understand. That's what Christians don't understand. When you read the Bible, the Most High is with judgment. Okay, if the judgment has to be executed, the Most High is with it. If the judgment is executed, the Most High sanctions it through and had an angel, a death angel, come upon this Jake and had him, handle his business. All right. Let me see. Excuse me. I had Proverbs 6:32. Whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding, and he that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. So the Jakes that she committed adultery with, hey, the Most High got a judgment for them, because they knew that, more than likely, they knew that she was married. Okay, they knew that she had a man. All right, and I don't know, what small town or city they were in, but Jake, everybody talk. So everyone's gossiping, everyone's pointing and laughing at this Jake behind his back. All right, the niggas that's popping this woman, the other people in the neighborhood and the little town or wherever they from, and ain't nobody laughing now. Okay, but you know how Jake get down. Okay, so the niggas that were doing it, they lack understanding. They have no fear of Yahawashi and Yahawashi. So therefore, they're more than likely going to sleep with another man's woman, or if they are already sleeping with another man's woman, and that man, he may not come after his wife like this guy did, but he gonna come after them niggas. All right, that are sleeping with his wife. All right, and you know how that story ends. All right, hey, the Benjaminites, they don't play that shit over there. All right. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 30 and 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and say, I have done no wickedness. She a lot of times these women do shit and act like, they be dead wrong. All right, like she going up to the man's job asking for child support, knowing none of them damn kids is his. Okay, that's how these women act like they're innocent. Okay, they give off these vibes like they ain't done nothing wrong. I haven't done nothing. You ain't done nothing because your ass ain't got caught. Let's read this in the NLT. NLT. Got it. Let's read NIV. This is the way of an adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I have done nothing. This is the way of adulterous woman. Let me see, it's kind of the same. It was the one I read that kind of, it really hit. I think it was in it's another translation. She wipeth her mouth. I have done no wickedness. I can't think of the other translation, but it really, I think it was the GNT. Let me see. I don't got the GNT in here. Don't worry about it. But this is the way that our women act. This is the way that the attitude they're not remorseful. All right. She wasn't remorseful when she was she said she begged for forgiveness. She wasn't remorseful. Okay. She was just more upset because she got caught. She was guilty, but she would do it again if she had to. Okay, so if she was remorseful after the first kid that the first time she committed adultery, why didn't she stop? Because she didn't care. All right, that's why that judgment had to come down. Hey, let me grab this. Let me grab this real quick. Ecclesiastes 8. This is the mindset of Jake. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Just because she didn't get jacked up the first time she committed adultery, she thought she was good. She thought she could just, carry on and, do her. All right. Therefore, the hearts of the sons of man is fully set in them to do evil. Okay. She didn't think that, hey, this nigga ain't gonna find out. This nigga ain't gonna never find out. But he found out, and what happened? All right. He took your damn head off. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Most High. This Jake didn't have no fear for the Most High, and it says it shall not be well with the wicked, and that's the wicked of our people. 2/3 of our people, the wicked that are going to get judged here in Babylon and other parts where wicked ass Israelites dwell, because they ultimately don't fear the Most High. They fear man. They fear what this damn devil can do to them. Okay. She wasn't fearing her man. All right, she was just doing her. Okay, but eventually all that bullshit she did, it caught up with her. And like I said, you're gonna see more and more cases of this. They might not be getting put to death, but the Lord is in the midst thereof, and the angels record and see everything. Okay, you think you're getting away with shit? You're not getting away. All right, and the things you do, the Lord sees. You better repent. This is Proverbs 15 and 3. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the good, the evil, and the good. So the eyes of the Lord are the angels. They see everything. Okay, the angels seen this woman when she first committed adultery. All right, but what did she do? Oh, actually, this is an old article. I didn't even realize it. I just seen it. It just popped up on something. But this is an old article. But Ever since 2021 until now, you've seen incidents with shit like this happening. All right, this is nothing new. This is nothing new for a woman to for a husband killing his wife because of infidelity. All right, for finding out that his children, or what he thought was his children, his child, aren't his. Okay, this is a reoccurring thing in J community, man. This is show you that we're the Israelites. All right, you don't see this shit amongst the so-called, you see it sometimes amongst the Edomites, but rarely. And if you do, it's on some bullshit Jerry Springer show or something like that. All right, you don't see this among the Chinese or these other nations. You see this among Jake, incidents like this, bullshit like this happening. All right, and now I'm saying it doesn't happen amongst the other nations, but it's not brought to the light. All right, it's not made it's not made a spectacle. All right, this is Micah 7:10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her, and she shall be trodden down as a mire in the streets. And that's going to take place. I mean, a lot of these women here in America and other parts of the world are going to be trodden down like a mire in the street. All right, are headed for judgment. All right, that you could just say it like that, because these women ain't gonna repent. All right, these women don't worship Yahawashi, and there's some sincere sisters out there that are repenting, that are turning to the Lord, that need salvation, that want salvation. Okay, but it's that remnant, that wicked seed, that wicked root. All right, that 2/3 that need this judgment. All right, that need this ass whooping so they can get right. All right, that need the scourge. All right, but a lot of them not going to turn to the Lord, and it's going to be a lot of women, more women that die, more Israelite women that die than men. Okay, you're going to see a lot of women because women outnumber the men. All right, this is the NIV. Then my enemy will see it and will be covered with shame. She who said to me, where is the Lord your power? My eyes will see her downfall. Even now will she be trampled underfoot like mire in the streets. Because my eyes will see her downfall. We're going to see the downfall of a lot of Israelite women out here. And, we don't, really have to hop on the women, but they need to hear this. All right, our women, man, a lot of majority of Israelite women are embarrassing, man. This is embarrassing. Okay, that I hate to watch World Star Hip Hop, even though brothers go on there to find things that that may bring out some truth. But I hate to go on there because you just see our people acting ignorant, being niggas. Mainly the so-called black women shaking her ass, being loud. Okay, but we're gonna see their judgment. We're seeing their judgment. Okay, and like I said, you're gonna see more and more incidents like this. All right, where women, like I said, just getting judged, man. It's this judgment. All right, it's the judgment's coming from Yahawashi. All right, he's in control. He's in ultimate control. He sanctioned those judgments when they go forth. That's what the world don't realize. Oh, that's Satan. No, who controls Satan? The Most High. All right, the Satan works for the Most High. The Most High gives Satan his orders. All right, the hop on you. All right, the Most High gave the death angel the orders to hop on this Jake to put her to death. Okay, this is real quick. This is the last scripture I want to bring out. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 25 and verse 16. I'm gonna start at 16. I would rather dwell with a lion and a dragon to keep the house with a wicked woman. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth, her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, he shall sigh bitterly. That's Jake, man. Like, man, this crazy ass woman. Let me go in here and deal with this woman. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. All right, all wickedness is little to the wickedness of a woman. All right, and this was a wicked ass woman right here. All right, wicked ass Benjaminite. Okay, and she looked like she was a demon. It looked like she just talked shit all day. All right, but hey, those days is over because she's in the spiritual realm now, and hey, she's right. Okay, and she'll probably come back in the kingdom, and she'll come back in the kingdom in her right mind. But it's a lot of judgment similar to this is going to go out. All right, so you Israelites out there, you prepare. Okay, to see these women get trodden down the street, see these women get judged. All right, and man, it seems like the Most High is, how we know how the Most High is saving Babylon, for the last, you see all these different calamities in the other countries, but the Most High is saving Babylon for all of the worst plague, the worst destruction. Okay, that's how I feel the Most High is saving these women. All right, the Most High is saving these women for ultimately Jacob's trouble. Okay, the Most High is saving these women for the ultimate scourge. All right, whether it be from certain pestilence, whether it be from famine, whether it be Esau coming down with a sword, but these women are being preserved for their judgment. A lot of these wicked ass women out here. All right, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto the elect, and I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Harakakwadash. Until next time, Shalom.